look. No, not this time. I was going to say, does he wait until Mortara runs out of attack mode behind him? As we see Stoffel Van Dorn and Mercedes take it, Lucas de Grassi in the second of the Black Rocket Venturi as well. He comes out just in front of Andre Lotterer, who they were fighting earlier on. Now Van Dorn tried to take attack mode but missed it. Missed attack mode, Stoffel Van Dorn, so that has cost him a good few seconds and maybe has knocked him out of the lead battle. So that's really frustrating for Stoffel Van Dorn. Eduardo Mortara is now out of his first attack mode. Shunner and Byrne leading. He's in attack mode for another minute. Evans has another one. Mortara has another one. And Drex looks like he's in on board. Into attack mode here. Comes the top 40. Confirm attack. Confirm attack. Van Dorn goes for it. And activates it this time around. So he is now in 6th position. 7th position with that. Byrne gains another place, so he's been up 5 places so far in the course of this E3. Byrne's lead is looking fairly comfortable as they come down into turn 1. Jenner and Byrne now rolls out on Bambus. That's Stoffel Van Dorn missing the attack mode activation. Frustratingly for him. Yeah, very frustrating. So many times, Jack, the margin for error is very limited, and obviously the driver's trying to catch as much speed as possible to lose the minimum win position as they go through attack. Jake Dennis, look, he's got Pascal Wehrlein behind him in the Porsche. He's just not happy. Looks like he's been with the balance, with the speed of the car as we get 25 minutes into this race. That's having a great race. Very methodical, isn't he? Super methodical. Still in attack mode. And he'll be looking to Jake Dennis goes to attack mode now, and that saves Pascal Wehrlein. Wehrlein's got a clear track. Antonio feels the cost of him. He's just up the road to him. 20 minutes plus 1 lap to go. As Byrne comes to the line. Down into turn 1. With 20 minutes plus left to go in the Jakarta E3 round 9 of the ABB FIA Formulary World Championship. Myself, Jack Nichols, and Dario Franchitti with you as we watch these electric cars racing around the streets of the Indonesian capital. And Shunner and Byrne is leading at the moment by about a second, looking comfortable enough, but Mitch Evans behind him has another attack mode to use in the Jaguar, as does Eduardo Mortara, who's third at the moment in the Black Rocket Venturi car. Just watching Jake Dennis, just looks like he's not happy with the balance jack. The car sliding on the way through the middle of the corner, and the back snaps round on exit, so just a lack of grip, and you can see him making that move. Let's go backwards. Top 4 running fairly comfortably now here of the rest of the field. And there is the rest of the field, all behind Pascal Wehrlein in 5th place. There comes the leaders across the line again. So Byrne in the lead, Mitch Evans in 2nd, Mortara in 3rd, Costa in 4th. And here's a look from Van Dorn on Wehrlein. Silver, the same EQ gets through. So that is 5th place for Van Dorn. He's in attack mode, so he's got extra power and gets ahead of the Porsche man. You can see the real Shunner and Byrne in the top
boost, we can arc that boost.
So Van Dorn being told we can arm back boost. He's in his place at the moment, but he'll probably use it to defend from Dennis, because Dennis is going to have attack mode down this main start straight. I don't know if he's close enough, in all honesty, so keep your eyes on 6th place here across the line. Does Van Dorn even fire it? I don't think he does, because there's no real need. Dennis is not close enough. Coming into turn 1, so Van Dorn doesn't use fan boost this time around. Number 5, Mercedes EQ. 16 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Dennis is now out of attack mode. So it's all now about when Evans and Mortara will activate their attack mode and how much progress they can make when they do so.
That news for Evans is Mortara popping back to hits that lap, so the gap is the same again. And if you were to take it, if he's going to take that one, he's going to lose certainly one spot, possibly two. That's flashing through sequence of corners at 8, 9 and 10. Byrne and Mortara having a little bit less energy available than Mitch Evans. Evans is looking quite strong for energy at the moment, not massively so. And there goes Mortara into attack mode. In second attack mode, he's got 4 minutes where he'll have more power than the rest of the cars ahead of him, but he's dropped down into 4th place as a result. Let's use some energy, VNL plus 004. And Joseph Rocca, Evans' engineer, has just seen those energy stats that we put up and has decided, right, we can afford to use a bit more energy because the teams only get to see the other cars' energy when we show up. I think we're trying to do two things there. We're trying to open up the gap from the Costa and obviously close down the gap to Byrne so it takes that second attack mode. He's going to try and get into the lead of the race with that extra power and then we'll have him track position. Either drive away or hold up to the right behind him. That's the plan.
Has Evans now got a gap to activate his attack mode? There's a look at those drivers who have fan boost still. I think Evans might be quite close to a gap. Paramount in front of the Costa potentially.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd be doing it right now, Jack. I think he's far enough ahead. We'll see what he does.
Push and attack, no magic pedal, push and attack.
Through goes Evans. Activates attack mode. And that's what it means for James Barkley as Evans emerges second in the race. Crucially, still ahead of Antonio Felix da Costa. And now he's going to start the charge to try and close in on Jean-Eric Byrne. But here comes da Costa on fan boost. He's having to defend here from everyone at Mortara. And Mortara can't make it through.
Mortara gave a little shove in the braking zone as he moved across the front of him. And massive for Mitch Evans to hold position. See how much he can close that gap now to Jean-Eric Byrne. Leader of the race, 1.7 seconds behind, but again 3/10 of a second through the first sector.
He's going to be up on the back of it before too long. Less than 14 minutes plus a lap to go in this fascinating Jakarta E3 so far. Here's Evans' radio.
The Costa is holding Mortara back. We could magic pedal.
Costa is holding Mortara back, so we could magic paddle. Was the message to Evans. I'm not 100% sure what the magic paddle is, to be honest.
Give me that. I'd be guessing right now. It's just never stopped me before.
Yeah.
Just watching Mortara's car looks like he's got a slightly better balance, but he's also got a load that with extra 13% of power, which always makes the car handle a little bit better when it goes quicker in the straight line. Here he comes. And there's no holding him back, I'd say, right now from Antonio Felix da Costa.
Mortara gets through. In the Venturi, ahead of the DS Techeetah of da Costa. So one DS Techeetah leading the way, the other down in 4th place, with Evans and Mortara in 2nd and 3rd. There's Evans, there's Mortara with da Costa right behind. Now Evans on that last lap, only closed in about half a second to Jean-Eric Byrne, the race leader.
But again, he's going to look after it, but you can't just close the gap in one go. You use too much energy, you use too much of the tyre, so you just got to be a little bit careful. As you see him coming through turn 11, 12, skimming the walls. A little bit of lifted coast, braking into 13. Neat and tidy. Mitch Evans got such a smooth driving style.
Only taken 3/10 out of Byrne on this lap so far. In fact, sorry, only 2/10 so far. Into the final corner, and we'll get a look at the gap between them. It was 1.3 seconds. And in terms of energy Yeah, okay, he did send it back. Got the cut back into turn 2 and 3. Very nice move from Dennis.
That would explain why he's sliding around. He's been offline.
Nice move. Every time I see Jack Dennis is doing something wrong, he's actually doing something really right. So, sorry, Jake.
Here comes Evans down towards the first corner. I think he's a little too far back to attack Jean-Eric Byrne.
You saw the spike off the last corner.
Nose to tail for the lead. Byrne ahead of Evans. And Evans has caught up to the back of him now. So it's just a pure race from here on in. And it's between Byrne and Evans for the win in the Jakarta E-Prix. They've both got fan boost available as well. And we're on board with Evans now, fighting for the win. And fighting for the top positions in the championship. Because Evans has 83 points, Byrne has 98. So a win here would be huge for Evans' championship challenge. Stoffel Van Dorn, the championship leader, in 5th at the moment.
They've got the same energy. We're just watching Mitch Evans' steering wheel. He's not fighting the back of the car, so the balance of the Jaguar looks really good right now. They haven't really been on board with Jean-Eric Byrne. But the Jaguar looking strong. You've got to watch the body language of the car. It's not sliding. And look how much time it gained into turn 18.
Across the line comes Jean-Eric Byrne, and as it stands, he would take the lead of the championship by 2 points ahead of Stoffel Van Dorn. Mortara would drop down to 3rd. Evans would be in 4th. So this is big. This would give Jean-Eric Byrne the championship lead if things stay like this. Lucas de Grassi, meanwhile, has been fighting with Pascal Wehrlein. Wehrlein used his fan boost a moment ago, and just a little biff between the Venturi and the Porsche driver. But this is the fight for the lead of the race, but also in some ways the championship, because Van Dorn is down in 5th position. We're starting the second half of the season. After this race, we're going to Marrakesh, and then a couple of races in New York and London and South Korea. And Byrne and Evans are right together for the lead. The 32-year-old Frenchman, the Parisian, up against the young New Zealander in the Jaguar.
Jean-Eric Byrne in the black and gold Takata double champion, looking in his mirrors as he went down the street. You can see him looking like, where is Mitch Evans in the Jaguar? So he's feeling the pressure already. And Mitch Evans, if he's feeling that a little bit quicker, he's going to be thinking, where can I make the move? Where's my advantage? Where can I make it count?
The DFCG team there on the inset on the right-hand side. As we go left, back out with the Beach City Mall on the right. Pushing so hard, so on the limit here, and even when Byrne was trying to get that stop for turn 7, it looked right on the edge.
Absolutely right, Jack. And as much as I've talked about the Jaguar looking good at 2nd place, I've got to say that the Takata in the lead looks equally as well balanced.
Mortara dropping away a little in 3rd place. The Swiss racer. And then actually Van Dorn is getting back at the Costa. Into the pits, Nick de Vries. Nick de Vries in the pit lane and seemingly out of the running. Here he comes now.
Got a flat left rear tyre.
Yeah, correct. Rear left puncture for de Vries. But his teammate is up in 5th place. I think this will signal the end of de Vries' championship chances. But 7 minutes plus 1 lap to go. Byrne leading. Evans right behind him. This is great. As far as energy is concerned, it's been pretty close for the whole of the race, and it still is. Look at it. I've never seen it this close for a whole E-Prix. Giovinazzi is doing something a bit different. But Evans to the inside. Evans attacks into turn 7 and takes the lead in the Jakarta E-Prix.
Where did that come from?
Good job, mate. Good job.
I don't think Byrne saw that coming either. And can Byrne now fight back? The crowd are on their feet.
God, it wasn't just us, Jack. That came from nowhere. Mitch Evans in the Jaguar. Was it a mistake by Jean-Eric Byrne in the corner before? Let's see, has he got the speed to fight back?
Evans getting a huge round of applause as he comes around the stadium section at turn 16, because he is now leading in Jakarta and trying to get his championship challenge properly back on track. It would be his 3rd win of the season, The first driver to achieve that. We've got 6 minutes plus a lap to go, and there's half a second between Evans and Byrne. Can the DS Cheetah of Jean-Eric Byrne, the two-time champion, do anything to respond? If it finishes like this, Van Dorn holds the championship lead. Byrne is up into second place, and this was how Mitch Evans did it. Sent it to the inside and got it done on the brakes, and nothing Byrne could do.
So impressive because it is so dirty off line. Look how bumpy it is too. Yeah, as you say, Jack, got it stopped, got the car rotated. Fantastic stuff.
Evans leading the way now. Jean-Eric Byrne down to second place. Jean-Eric Byrne has slightly less usable energy as well than Mitch Evans too. So things are looking pretty good for the Jaguar driver out in front now. 5 minutes plus a lap to go.
Bad news for Byrne as Mortara is coming along too in the Rocket Venturi. He's just closing the gap to the car in front. You can see the third car in view.
Onto the brakes into the first corner. Less than 5 minutes plus a lap to go. We will get the added time in a couple of moments too. So there will be a little longer because we had that safety car at the start. But here comes Evans, then comes Byrne, then comes Mortara, then comes DaCosta and Van Dorn. Right together, Van Dorn in fifth position in the Mercedes EQ, trying to put pressure on Antonio Felix DaCosta. Didn't look that strong in the early phases of this race, Stoffel Van Dorn, but he's coming back on strong now. Down into turn 7 we go. With 4 minutes plus a lap to go, we're on board with Stoffel Van Dorn in driver's eye, running in 5th place, trying to get ahead of Antonio Felix DaCosta.
And this camera right next to the driver's left eye. Fantastic view. This is exactly what the driver sees. You can see the driver can't actually see the nose of the car, how far it extends, so they hit the car in front, it's good excuse. You see him grabbing some oversteer, controlling the slide from the back of the car as he comes through turn 17 into the final corner. You see, he looks strong at this point. I think Stoffel Van Dorn can line up Antonio Felix DaCosta. He uses fan boost.
Van Dorn on the attack for 4th position. DaCosta covers the inside. Van Dorn to the outside. Nothing he can do even with the fan boost. Can't get the comeback either. And DaCosta holds the place for the time being. We saw there that there'll be a minute and a half of added time. So when this 3 minutes and 20 gets to 0, it'll then go back up to a minute 30. And then there'll be a minute 30 plus 1 lap remaining. Van Dorn not able to get ahead of DaCosta in the fight for 4th position. Evans, Byrne, Mortara for the lead, and then DaCosta, Van Dorn for 4th place. Jake Dennis still running in 6th position. Evans and Byrne still have an attack mode to go.
Jeff might use fan boost on the main straight.
As Evans being told that Byrne might use fan boost on the main straight, which they're coming up to in a few moments' time. A couple of corners. And on the run down towards turn 1, is Jean-Eric Byrne going to be close enough? Doesn't look like it, to be perfectly honest, but 2.5 minutes plus a lap to go. He's running out of time to try and use it. Byrne does. Byrne is on fan boost. But he's not close enough.
No, absolutely not, Jack. And you've got to have a big advantage to be able to pass on the brakes into one. You can get them on the straight line speed out the straight, but into turn one, it's a tough one. But Byrne right there, the slightest mistake from Mitch Evans in the Jaguar leading the race. And Jean-Eric Byrne will bounce.
We have seen those errors before. Evans running really well in New York at the end of the last year before tapping the wall. But it's Byrne who makes the error. Big lock up on the left front. How much ground has he lost? None. He's right there. We're on board with the Frenchman. If it finishes like this, he moves into second in the championship. If he wins the race, he moves into the lead of the championship. But Eduardo Mortara in the Rocket Venturi has caught them as well. The second place man in the standings has joined this fight.
Three-way battle for the lead. Who blinks first?
Between 3 of the top 4 in the championship. To the start straight again, a minute 20 plus a lap to go. Plus the added time. You just wonder, is Byrne biding his time? The energy still all the same. Have a look and see which one dips down to 8% first, and that will give you an idea of who has
situations. Absolutely stalking Mitch Evans in the lead.
Through 16, you can see the dark clouds coming as one of Jakarta's traditional storms appears to be on the way, a little too late to affect the race. On what is turning into a beautiful evening and a very entertaining first ever Jakarta E3 across the line we come then. And the added time is about to get added on now. And so the added time of 1 minute 30 plus 1 lap to go. Mortara's being told he's got more energy than the drivers in front. And that could give him a chance to gain 1 place.
That's what you want to hear as a driver. Just gives you that impetus, just keep attacking. And you know the two ahead of you are in trouble.
We're going to have 2 to go at the end of this one, so 2.5 laps remaining by my calculations. So they're going to be a bit tight on energy here.
You saw Vern go down to 5% and back up to 6 as he put some energy back into the battery. Watch them again into 13. See if it goes back up to 6%. This is tight, Jack. The only way they could do it is by slowing down over this lap to shorten the race distance, but I don't think so. I wouldn't be doing it with Jonah and Vern right behind me with gearbox.
Vern is on the charge now. Coming in at turn 18, the right-hander, and this will be the start of the penultimate lap of the race. This is going to be really tight. Vern has a little bit less energy, and Vern's going for the lead here. Down towards turn 1, Evans covers the inside.
But now he's got dirt on his tyres, Jack. Can't overdo it through turn 1.
Gets out of shape. Evans got out of shape. Vern is all over the back of him. Bump.
Evans is just out of position ever so slightly in every corner.
But he got a little bit of a good run coming through 4. This is the view back for Evans.
I'm struggling with the race.
Evans under
Still outside.
2 laps to go. Evans saying I'm struggling with the rear tyres.
Watching about 3 corners time. Let's see if Jean-Marie Verne sends one down the inside of the turn 13. Coming up.
1 lap to go at the end of this one.
Yeah, here comes Verne. No, nothing doing.
And Mortara is right in the fight as well. This is going to be so tight on the final lap of the Jakarta E3. We've got 3 for the win.
You see the wide line from Evans trying to keep the momentum up through these long sweeping corners.
Mortara has more energy than the pair of them. Bit of a twitch from Jean-Marie Verne. Look how close Mortara is now. Final lap of the race coming up. And we've got 3 for the win in the Jakarta E3.
Okay, that's lap where I'm off something goes up.
I just hit a sit still.
Mortara to the outside in the turn 1. Evans is just doing enough. Verne's in big energy trouble here. He's got 1%. Evans and Mortara have 2%. Verne is going to struggle to finish second here. Surely. They're coming down into the left-hander of 7. They're both, Evans and Verne, covering the inside defensively. Can Mortara find a way through? There's only really 2 more overtaking opportunities. And the first one is coming up into turn 13.
Through 12, this is the run up to 13 now. No, he lifts really early, Mitch Evans. Verne defending like crazy. So Evans putting the energy back into the battery, back up to 1%.
It's a long run to the line as well, so they may have to lift off here, Jean-Marie Verne, earlier than Mortara. Mortara tries to get through. Verne's out of shape. Evans is surely going to hold on. I think Verne is going to run out of energy here. He covers the inside again. It's going to be right together for second place. But Mitch Evans in the Jaguar has driven a superb race, and Mitch Evans wins in Jakarta.
Come on.
Verne holds on to second place at the line by 0.2 seconds. That's what it means to the Jaguar team and James Barkley. And Mitch Evans takes his 3rd win of the season.
Let's have a chat to Mitch Evans. Mitch's Dario TV, congratulations. That was an incredible drive.
Thanks, man. I'm pumped. I was seriously wrong with it. Just want to say huge credit to the guys here on the team, just because we had a tough last race, but they gave it a good this weekend. It was really tough at the end, but I think we were was good defense. We got there in the end, so feels really, really good. So, cheers all.
Well done. Mitch Evans taking the victory.